How many sketchbooks do you fill up in a year? Me, I fill up this many, all of these, all this year. Because I'm a fucking workhorse. I go and I go and I go and I go. You can try and get on my level, but if you did try, you wouldn't make it because your hands would get all bleedy and blistered and worn away and they'd fall off because you can't draw like me. No one fucking draws like me. No one draws like you, Ewan. Ewan's the fucking boss. You cunt. This is my latest sketchbook. I figured I'd finish off the year showing off my finish off the year sketchbook. Oh, it's Flesh Bob. Funny story about this sticker. So Sticker App, the company that prints stickers, a lot of people use them. They're good. They do a lot of good stickers. They did my Bum Bum stickers as well. Wow. They messaged me to be like, hey, we'd love to work with you. Here's a discount code to get some stickers. Make sure to tag us in the... And I was like, hey, that's cool. I'll get some free stickers. And I thought, let's make it a good one. So I drew this especially, got it printed as a sticker. And normally they do that with quite a few artists. And they'll post the artist's sticker on their page to be like, hey, look at these new stickers from this artist or that artist or these artists. They didn't repost mine. They obviously didn't feel it necessary, I assume, because it's a silly little pink naked guy with his willy out dripping and a knife. They didn't want to put it on their page, which is fine. I got some free stickers out of it. I don't give a shit. Wow, look at this. I drew the skull on a post-it note singularly on its own, and then I put it here and I added in some hot, voluptuous, meaty chick's body. That's what we like, innit? We like fucking women. Yeah. Tits and fuck. Oh, more girls. More fucking girls. That's a friend. That's a goblet. Look, it's like they're doing the same sort of thing. Best. Breast, am I right? Wolverine and Cyclops. X-Men. Plops. Oh, look, it's a slig. A slig and a slig. Slig, sliggy, sliggy. And some tits. A slig and some tits. That's what we like to see, isn't it? Sligs and tits. Do you remember Abe's Odyssey? The Oddworld Creations. Fuck, that's a guy. Looks a little bit like my friend Sam, but not quite like my friend Sam. Really like this slig though, so I put it in the fucking sketchbook. It wasn't drawn in there originally, but I put it, look! It's like the wizard looking at his orb, which I think is Sauron from, or Saruman from Lord of the Rings. Looking at his orb, but he's looking at two orbs because it's a butt. That got a lot of likes and shares on Instagram. Just saying. Mega Man. Oh, legs and heels and bums, we like those. Legs and heels, man, are just... I don't mean that in the white supremacist way. I've always done that as like an A-OK, because that's what it means. But then fucking white supremacist dickheads stole that as a symbol of hatred or whatever. Look, there's Spizzy the spray can and his dirty graffiti. Dirt, drock, dick, dildo. All the D words. Disaster, depression, despair, despondent. Desperado. Dimly lit. Defunct. Desperation. Dip dab. Do you remember dip dabs? They were sugar. This is Death Fist. He's cool. He's got one big giant arm, which is his fist of death, and he uses it to punch people into hell who belong in hell, who have escaped hell somehow. What if Wolverine had guns? Oh my god! This was for a painting. It was like a preliminary sketch for a painting I did. And the painting came out... Oh, look, it's here, if you haven't seen it already. Wow! That's a skull. This was like a pre-Death Fist, because I do a lot of character... Look, in my latest art book. Oh my god, I'm all over the place today. Yeah, look, I've got a whole section in my latest art book, Black Ink, available at ewanewan.com. Or a whole little... See, there's Death Fist... Here, one big arm, a whole thing of one big arm, one big arm, one big arm, one big arm. See, it's like a theme I got obsessed with for a while, so I did that Punch little... He's an upcoming comic book character too. Some gun Vikings, drew those, sat in a cafe, some fucking guy started talking to me about it. Brilliant. Love that. My friend Jess, drew her in my armchair. I like drawings of friends in my armchair. I got her to sit normally and then sit upside down. I really like this drawing, actually. Really, really happy with that. Some of them I'm like, it's all right. But then it's a nice couple of drawings as well. And I like that she is upside down. And when you can't be fucked to draw the eyes properly, just a couple of dots will do. A little dot will do, yeah? And I like the shape of the body here, how when you sit down, your thighs go like an elephant's foot. Sort of goes, you know, the nuclear waste elephant, radioactive elephant's foot. And so I did this a few more times. It looks like a penis. Intentionally, of course. Death Fist. It was one of the original drawings of Death Fist. One big Death Fist is going to be coming up. See, 4, but 5. That's Jess, my friend Jess's butt. She's got a tattoo of a butt on her butt. So I'm probably going to do something with that at a later date. A bit more of a well realised rendered drawing. Oh, this is me sat in a cafe just before I drew whatever the Gun Vikings are. Them, him, thems. I drew this, and look, he's got my willy out. I didn't actually have it out in the cafe, come on. Or did I? No, I didn't. Or did... Death Fist. I like these. These are cool drawings. That's why I put them in the book. Hellboy. You know him. You love him. He's red. I like the orange and the contrast and the... These were just... observational drawings, studies, I guess just drawing Hellboy because I wanted to draw some Hellboy, but I didn't want to go crazy with it. More Death Fist. Death Fist is coming. Oh, there's gonna be a Death Fist comic. There is gonna be a Death Fist comic. Goblin skateboarding Goblin. Specifically, he's doing a crazy fucking kickflip, kicking out with his knob out. This guy's riding the wave, the green wave. That sounds like a euphemism or a slur or something, doesn't it? Riding the green wave. Maybe it's venereal disease. I'm riding the green wave of venereal disease. Look at this douchebag. We all know someone like him, don't we, eh? Chimp. I don't know, this baby and then a baby with a fucking... what should be a Jeep-mounted machine gun. He's got a cigar, he's cool, wow. This was just using up some leftover paint. So I painted a nice voluptuous girl with a weird fucking head. Hey, handsome, hey look, the Goblin with his head detached and he's running, it bounces and he goes down and it goes boing as he bounces up and his head goes pew and flies away. Never to be seen again. The lucky bastard. I wish I could disappear like his head. More skateboarding Goblins, but more doodly. Little sketchy sketches, a gun. This was when I was in a place... I was in a place, staying in a specific place to do with mental illness because of mental illness and unwellness. And I drew this because during my stay there, I was trying to stay away from these sorts of things. And so this is what my head was doing. My head was filling up, pulsating, bulbous, swollen with images of tits and dicks and drool and bums and things. I was really trying to keep away from all of that. And I did for a little bit. Not anymore, though. Crabs! Look, he's thinking crab things. With guns. Crabs with guns. Crabs with guns. Taking over. They won't be long. Because they're crabs. Battle crabs! Crabs with guns. Crabs with guns. Like the song. Kids with... See, that's like that. What's on your mind? Fucking tits and shit. Oh, fucking need them. What's on Flesh Bob's mind? Little murdery Flesh Bob. Murder! Cut women in half. Violence against females. Chop them up. Fucking chop them up. But that's a male, so that's all right. Oh, that's someone who previously identified as male before they were murdered. Mojo Jojo's. Flesh Bob squeezing a tit. We all love a bit of tit squeezing, don't we? That was a draw this in your style thing. Grolak Art, is that the guy? Grolak Art on Instagram. I kept this. I was going to do more here, but I didn't because I think he might, the originator of this image that I did the draw this in your style for, I think wants this picture. So I've not done anything here on purpose so I can tear it out and give it to him. I'll give him one. Look, crab with guts. See, it's development, isn't it? Yeah, I've gone way past. Like crabs with guns. This was me doing observational drawings from Google Images. You know, really deep research of Google image crabs. A couple of drawings of crabs, put guns in their hands, get an idea for it. Does this work? I don't know. How about this? There you go. 2 Uzi pistols. Not too keen on the green. I think that's a little bit too much. Maybe if I did like a purple or a bluey purple or something, or even just straight blue probably would have worked. You know, he's underwater after all. Plain, I like to do this every now and again, just draw a square or shape with highlighters and then draw a funny face on top of that. Look, that's a funny skull. That was supposed to be a zombie Hellboy, but I don't know how zombie he looks. It looks more like a drunk Hellboy. I don't know. Taint. Oh. I don't really need to say more on that, do I? Look, the only correct way to name orcs: Bork, Snork, Glork, etc. That's in my book too. Squidward the octopus, which is funny because he is an octopus, but his name's Squidward. That's weird, isn't it? I shat myself. That's the whole thing. Look on Instagram for that. Instagram, Ewan again. EWANAGAIN on Instagram. Vic Vaughan, Victor Vaughan, Vic Vaughan, Victor Vaughan, MF Doom, that guy. I like these Simpsons drawings. I really do like these. Pink Simpsons. I quite like the Pink Simpsons. I might do something with that. I did have plans way long ago now, and I still intend to do them for a post-apocalyptic comic book based in Springfield that follows certain characters from the Simpsons television show, not necessarily the Simpsons. It might be quite cool to do them pink. It might not. It might look shit, and that might be the dumbest idea I've ever had. But it might be cool. I don't know. Leatherface. There's a lot of Leatherfaces. I'm a big fan of the Leatherface. See, that's the emoji where you put the eye and then the lips and then the eye. But it's Leatherface, and that's another one of those little doodly. Marge, Mona, Lisa, the Marge, Lisa, the Mona, Marge, Ursula. That's me. That's me and me and me. Oh, aren't I? Don't I exist? Oh, brilliant. Leatherface. Oh, more violence against women. We like that. I was doing some doodles of the Cooperlings because someone wants a drawing of the Cooperlings, so I need to research and draw the Cooperlings before I finally draw the Cooperlings. More Leatherface. We like Leatherface. That's from the scene from the film, from the original, the good Texas Chainsaw Massacre film, where he grabs the girl and then takes her inside and puts her up on the meat hook. Oh, fuck that bitch. See, I call women bitches because I don't care about them. Leatherface, but it's got like a clown face and he's all big. I like this. This was always just going to be scribbles because I wasn't happy with it, but then I recently went over it in black ink and I'm pretty... Yeah. It's just a doodle, a page in my sketchbook. It's nothing fancy, sure, but you know, it's... Yeah. My pregnant friend. Very, very happy. Always happy to draw pregnant people because I love the bodies and the shape. Look at the curvature of all of this, man. It's gorgeous. I love that. I've been fortunate enough to draw a few pregnant friends online that have sent me photos of themselves, you know, nude photos. Here you go, Ewan. Have a tit pic, a pregnant tit pic. Very rare. I say very rare. This is the first time I've been fortunate enough to be able to draw a pregnant friend in real life. So that was a very, very good experience for me. I'm very happy about that. And there's some more of those and some more. She was wearing my dinosaur onesie. In this pose, she started getting really hot and tired, so I didn't get to finish that. But I've got reference photos she was nice enough to let me take, so I will do more with that. And then she looked like fucking Mary, Mother of Jesus, with the onesie on, so I sort of have emphasised that pregnant shape and such, and that will get finished at some point. Banana Man, Dennis the Menace, and Nasher from the Beano, another little Leatherface. I think that was probably the preliminary sketch for that. Something. Hugging a tit. That's really nice, isn't it? You have different kind of highlighters for the colour for that one, as opposed to that one. Yeah, pretty cool though. Death Fist in action. In action, not inaction. Not lazy. He's not lazy. He's got a job to do. He seeks out people who have evaded death. See, death goes around killing people, taking people to the underworld, but sometimes people manage to avoid death, and it's like there's almost like a warrant out for their death. And so it's for people who have to be dragged down to hell, not up to heaven or whatever. Because it's bad people avoiding them. So Death Fist is sent out with his one giant arm to fucking find them and punch them back down into hell where they belong. See, it's a good comic book concept, so that's why I'm going to turn it into a fucking comic book, and it's going to be really, really good. And it's going to get mega and meta. I got some plans for that. If you watch my podcast, maybe you'll hear about it. But and there's a few more pages, but that's basically it. Do that. Go on.